2 passengers have tested positive for COVID-19 on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship, just weeks after cruises were permitted to restart by the CDC. The Celebrity Millennium was the first ship to set sail from North America with paying passengers since the U.S. cruise industry was shut down last year. Those traveling on the ship adhered to CDC guidelines aimed at helping restart cruises. All of the crew and passengers over the age of 16 presented proof of vaccination as well as a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours of boarding the ship. The 2 affected guests on the ship are from the same room. Both are currently asymptomatic and isolated in their room while being monitored by ship's medical staff. The cases were found after routine end-of-cruise testing, according to a press release from Royal Caribbean about the incident. The news comes just a day after 2 passengers on a cruise ship in the Mediterranean tested positive and were removed from the ship. A negative COVID-19 test within 96 hours of boarding was required for the MSC Seaside cruise, but no vaccination. So, what could have happened on the Celebrity Millennium considering all on board provided proof of vaccination? Firstly, all vaccines currently approved for use in the US are very effective against preventing severe disease and death and also provide some protection against symptomatic disease. They will also reduce the risk of somebody transmitting the virus to others. But no vaccine is 100% effective at any of these metrics, and it is inevitable that some people will test positive even after being fully vaccinated, such as the asymptomatic passengers. It is also entirely possible for someone to have a negative COVID-19 test result within 72 hours of sailing, contract COVID-19 after they take the test and later test positive. If all guests are truly fully vaccinated, which it's prudent to realize may not be the case, the outbreak should be fairly easy to control, and it is likely that nobody else will get seriously sick or die from COVID-19 on the Celebrity Millennium. Nobody else may even test positive, and you could even consider it a success story of sorts. However, that people have tested positive on 2 ships within the last day should raise particular concern for cruises setting sail where there are large numbers of unvaccinated passengers. In Florida, one of the busiest cruise ports in the US, businesses are not permitted to ask for the vaccination status of individuals and can be fined if they do. Texas implemented a similar law on Monday. On Friday, the Miami Herald reported that after originally planning to ask for proof of vaccination, Royal Caribbean reversed course, saying that vaccinations would merely be recommended on US departing cruises. The news was met with dismay from many travelers, with some saying that they would not be joining any cruise with unvaccinated guests on board.